welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zandile Zaah. A lot of people call me Zah, so you can also call me Zah. Thank you so much for allowing me the pleasure to infiltrate your space in the coolest way possible. The intro is rushed because we are very late, so it's Vlogtober. I don't know what episode it is, but it's Vlogtober. So today we are going to Lux Baby Spa for the second time. You saw on my previous video we went there and then we had like a failed appointment because our baby was not comfortable in the water, and then they were like, let's cancel that appointment and book one today. So that is where we're going. It's a Sunday and it's so gloomy. It's like it's cold today, but yeah, so hopefully today she will be able to get into the water for 10 minutes because the first session is literally 10 minutes because they don't want to overwhelm the baby, and then after that she's gonna have her massage. I am crossing my fingers. You wanna say hi? No? Okay, so we are very late, so let's just go there and then we'll see today goes now. Yeah guys, so we just received a call from the spa, and I told you guys that we are late. I told you guys that we are late, and then they're like, we have to reschedule. Huh? Oh sorry, we have to reschedule like apparently. So okay, now I don't know how to put my phone. So like yeah guys, so we have to reschedule. We have to go back home, so yeah. Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of my vlog. Today is a Monday and we last spoke yesterday when we were going to the hydrotherapy appointment that was cancelled, and I was so tired. If you can see, watch that video and look at my eyes, you will see how tired I am. I'm not someone that is usually late for things, especially things pertaining my child. I just make those things a priority. But I just want to give you guys a backstory as to what happened that led to us being late yesterday. So on Saturday night, as we were preparing for bedtime, I was in the room with baby and I decided that I'm not going to give her a bath like I usually do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe her down. I wiped her down, and as I was doing that, I was also preparing for our appointment for yesterday. So I was packing our bags and stuff, and something that I use on my baby when we are going out is baby cologne. So I had put the bag like very far on the bed, and she was literally like towards the end of the bed where I was, and then I turned to get her outfit after I had put her diaper on, like literally for 2 seconds, and then my child is crying and she has cologne on her mouth. The whole room smells like baby cologne. So I just freaked out, and my life, like that was like my worst nightmare ever, because I'm just like, first of all, how did you get there? Second of all, how much of this thing did you ingest? Because there was not like a lot of contents in the box, in the bottle, but she did take some on her mouth, and I just started freaking out. I started screaming. My partner came and we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? A typical black girl, or like I don't know, I can't speak for other races, okay? I'm just gonna speak for me as a black person. So how I grew up, if someone ingests something, my sister once ingested paraffin, and I think that is one of the reasons why this freaked me out so much, and I had to go with her to the hospital because, you know, living in a child-headed household, you need to sort of like step up every time when something happens because there's no mom that's gonna step up. So now my child ingested cologne, so I'm freaking out. My partner comes. I know that you can just give fresh milk to help dilute the poison. I don't know what the fresh milk does, but I just know that you need to give the person fresh milk, and then it's gonna help with like everything else. So of course I can't give her fresh milk because she is breastfeeding, but in my mind I'm thinking, what can I do? I tried the fresh milk. She literally was not having it, especially because my baby is currently teething, and that's why like I'm also in hell because of that. She's currently teething, and it's just getting hectic here by the day. So even on Friday I didn't sleep. That Saturday I was just hoping that I can be able to get some rest, Nyana. Anyways, long story short, we ended up going to the ER, guys. We went to the ER, and when we went to the ER, we literally, we drove off here, we went to the ER, got to the ER, they took her vitals, everything, and then they were like, the doctor came to us, and the doctor was like, okay, let me see I had taken the cologne to the hospital, and they were not familiar with it, so they wanted to check the contents of it, and they asked me like, how much of it did she take, blah blah blah. Her vitals were fine, everything was fine, and then the doctor was like, okay, let me just check her, and then the doctor was like, I'm just gonna keep you guys here for an hour just for observation. I don't think it's that serious. And that's when I started coming down. That's when I was like, okay, cool, then it's not as bad as I thought it was. But for me, I was not going to sit with a baby not knowing if it was fine. I just wanted the confirmation from a trained person to know that my child is going to be fine, because guys, I don't know, I can't just sit here. Like, I couldn't just sit and be like, okay, let's just wait for, like, I didn't want to do that. Anyway, so after an hour, the doctor came, and the doctor was like, no, your child is going to experience her first ever hangover when you wake up on Sunday. And boy, oh boy, was it so messy. Like, sleeping at night, it was, guys, so yesterday, even when we woke up, she woke up very early, and because her appetite is affected, her appetite is affected because of the teething thing, and that took long also trying to get her to eat. And it was just a lot. So even when we were going there, I knew that we were late, but I was like, let us just go, because also I didn't want to cancel the appointment in the morning, because I couldn't cancel it maybe because we went to the hospital around 7. They kept us there until like past 9. So we came back home around 10ish, and we got here. I couldn't really sleep because she didn't really sleep. So I was also freaking out. So sleeping for me was really difficult, especially because it was just a lot, and that's why we were late for our appointment. I'm just hoping that we can make the next one, because I really want her to sort of like experience hydrotherapy. I'm big on making my child experience things, especially because growing up I didn't experience a lot of things, and I wish I had like experienced those things. So I'm trying by all means possible to make sure that my child gets like experiences and stuff, and I just hope that we'll be able to make our next appointment. And that's like an update about what happened, you guys. I'm fine, she's good. She just had a hangover yesterday. She didn't even want to sleep the whole day. She took her first nap at like 4 in the evening. Well, not in the, is it the evening? In the afternoon. And even that didn't last long, because I tried cooking. I think around 5 she was awake. But episode she slept, wow, it was a little bit better. The sleep was a little bit better. I feel rested, although I just feel like personally I'm not okay. Like, I don't know, guys. So this vlog was intended for the hydrotherapy, but now we have to maneuver with it. I don't know what we're gonna do. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zandile Zaah. A lot of people call me Zaah, so you can also call me Zaah. Please subscribe to my channel. Alright, so this vlog is a cleaning vlog. I'm going to be cleaning stuff that I have not been cleaning, because I just allowed motherhood to consume me to a point where I was neglecting like cleaning up around the house. And then on this day I just woke up and I decided that I am going to clean up as much as I possibly can. So I've been a mom for 9 months now, and what I can tell you about this journey is the fact that it has been so beautifully horrible, sad, lonely, and but I just want to highlight some of the difficulties that I've experienced as a first-time mom, and just to say my piece. So from the day when my child was born, I've literally sort of like been doing this mom thing by myself. Not that I'm saying that someone was supposed to help me, because at the end of the day, it is my responsibility, because I have the unprotected sex, So anyways, my partner tries and help as much as he possibly can, and we really appreciate what he does. But this video is not about him, it's just about me. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there so that no one is like, oh, but like, okay, anyways. So the one thing that has been such a struggle for me is finding myself outside of being a mom, and I've just been realizing that I don't think there'll ever be me without me being a mom, and I've really just been struggling with that, because I've been neglecting myself so much, like, even with like taking a shower, I'm constantly like on a marathon to finish up taking my shower so I can come back and be with this blessing that God has bestowed in my life. And I think that, like, to a certain extent, because I'm one person that enjoys doing my self-care, doing my skincare, doing my hair, and just ensuring that I look nice. And having been a mother, I realized that side of me has been suppressed, and to a certain extent it's making me a very, very sad girl, and I don't like that about myself, because I feel like if I'm getting sad, then my child is not going to experience the best part about myself, and I don't want to be a mom that will create traumas for my child. And I know that I can't control that, but I try as much as I can to sort of like be present, because that is something that I missed so much from my own mother. I feel like my mom was never present, and I think that has sort of like affected how I integrate with the world. And when I had a child, I promised myself that I'm constantly going to be present. But I feel like being present is sort of like being very difficult as well, especially the present that I want to be. I'm that mom that when my child cries and I'm doing something, even when my child is with her dad, I'll stop doing whatever it is that I'm doing and I'm attending to my child. And for some people that is weird, because they're like, no, the baby's with their dad, like, why are you God has blessed me with such an amazing partner. My partner prioritizes me and my daughter. My partner would see that I am so exhausted and he'll be like, baby, please just go take a nap. I'll take care of our baby for us. And one thing that I've been struggling with is accepting help and prioritizing resting. I struggle so much with resting, like letting my body go. I just can't. Like, I'll go to the bed and just look at the ceiling, browse on my phone, but I would struggle to sleep. And that time I am so tired, but like I can't let myself go. I can't allow myself to rest. And I've always struggled with letting my body go, but right now, being a mom, like, I can feel that I'm tired. I can feel that I'm losing my mind. I can feel that my thoughts are congested, but I can't let go. And it's frustrating. Like, it frustrates me. It frustrates my partner, because when I am too tired, I get grumpy. I get angry, and the person that is always at the receiving end of all of this is my poor husband. And guys, I really need to learn to find the balance between all the roles that I play in my life. Like, I do understand that my role as a mom should take precedent, but my role as a wife and a best friend to my husband also needs to take precedent, because this is the love of my life. This is the man that saw potential in me. Like, this is the man that said, I trust you enough to be in my life, and I want us to do this for the rest of our lives. This is the man that sent his uncle all the way from Gauteng to Mpumalanga without hesitation. And I can't, I need to find a way to balance everything. I've also struggled with forgiving myself as a mother. Like when I make a mom mistake, like the cologne mistake, it literally made me see that I struggle to forgive myself as a mom. So when I couldn't breastfeed my child, I was blaming myself. And when my child was admitted, I was blaming myself. Even right now, when my child had to go to the hospital, I kept on blaming myself. So as a mom, like, I struggle with understanding that certain things do happen, and I cannot beat myself up about them, because to a bigger and a larger extent, some things I just cannot avoid, and I need to forgive myself. I need to understand that I will make mistakes. Like, I am not perfect. I'm doing this motherhood thing for the very first time. I struggle with being kind to myself. I struggle to sit down and look at the things that I do and actually acknowledge the fact that I'm doing such a good job. I have a healthy 9-month-old baby who has been striving from strength to strength. She's growing so well. Like, everything about her is just going so well. But instead of me appreciating myself for that, I always want to focus on, the things that are not happening right. I consistently want to beat myself up about things that I cannot change. I consistently want to be too hard on myself. I never sit down and be like, Zah, you're doing such a good job. You've managed to keep a human being alive for this long, and you are still fine as well. And it's just like I am always trying to talk myself into convincing myself that I don't have it and I am not good enough. And that sort of like affects me, because I never sit down and come to the realization that I've been breastfeeding my child since she was born, and for the first 6 months of her life, I was her only source of nutrients. And I did that tired. I did it. But I don't tap myself on the back and say, you are doing so well, mama. And I don't like that. I'm not an emotional person. By emotional, I mean I'm not someone that cries. Like, I'm not a crier. Like, I'd be so hurt, but I'm not one person that can express it by like tearing up. So being a mom, I beat myself up like a lot. And at this point in time of motherhood, I wish I was able to tear down and cry about things. Maybe that was gonna be like so much better, because there are instances where I just want to scream. Because motherhood can consume you. Like, in as much as it's so beautiful, you can get caught into it, like so deep, to a point where you are just like, you just want to scream, you just want to cry, and not having the ability to cry. I don't even know if it's like the ability, like not being able to express yourself like that is like the worst thing. Like, it's just something that has been such a struggle for me, and like, I just feel like I wish I can cry. Like, I wish I can just, have my heart bleed, and it goes to my eyes and it comes out as water, and then maybe my heart will not be as heavy, So when I found out I was pregnant literally 2 months after I had lost my beautiful sister. May her beautiful soul rest. So I feel like I couldn't grieve my sister. Like, I couldn't cry because now I'm pregnant. Like, there's that expectation that like if you cry, you're going to make the baby sad, and but also I'm not someone that cries a lot. Like, I postponed my grief for my sister. I told myself that, you know what, we need to do what we need to do, because I come from a child-headed family, and when there's a funeral and whatever, we are forced to step up. So I was like, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna do anything, I'll cry after. And the after was me finding out that I'm pregnant. So I really couldn't even grieve my sister. So right now, as a mom, I can't find my corner to say, this is my space. I just want to be in my thoughts. Like, I miss my sister today. I want to cry about it. Motherhood does not give you the time. Like, it's a constantly moving train, and it moves so fast. Like, I don't have the time. Like my baby can be teething today, and tomorrow I'm like, okay, I'll grieve tomorrow. Next thing, my baby is learning how to walk. She's learning how to sit. Next thing she's saying, mama. Like, you can't. It's everything is just happening so quickly, and I can't be in my feelings because I have to now, be a mom to my child, so that my child does not feel that I am absent. So I find that motherhood has taken away my grief process. Like, it has taken away my time to grieve and properly mourn my sister, and I constantly find myself in situations where I can feel the emotions boiling. I can feel myself like wanting to tap into it and sort of like grieve, but I can't. I don't have the time, and that also contributes to my struggles and me not being able to I don't know if I make sense, but it's just one of those things where I'm just like, oh, Nkulu, can it stop now? Can I just focus on me now? Can I don't know, like, can I just find that corner and just cry and just lash and just moan and just grieve? I can't. Like, I can't. My birthday is coming up soon. I hate my birthday. Like, it's just one thing that I've never liked. But this year, I won't be able to just sleep the whole day until the day dies, because I am a mother. And motherhood, motherhood is beautiful. I don't want to lie to you. It's so beautiful that God at the right time gave me something that I needed. Like, I needed my child, because my child is a ball of joy. My child makes me so happy to a point where I can't even explain it. Like, I am full, I am complete. If I've ever said I'm content in my life, I've never felt as content as I do right now. My life has meaning. My life has purpose. Every day when I wake up excited to see what new skills my child has learned. I get so excited to see her face brightening up when she sees me. My child makes me want to leave. My child makes me want to work on myself. My child wants me to be a better version of myself, because I love this little girl with all my heart. And I'm so grateful to God. Like, I am so grateful to God. I thank God every single day of my life for giving me such a beautiful girl to raise and love for the rest of her life. And mine is God restores. God restores. At the end of the day, God will always restore. So whatever it is that you're going through in your life, I just hope that one day the restoration comes and it fulfills you and it makes you content and it puts you at peace. Thank you so much for allowing me the pleasure to infiltrate your space in the coolest way possible. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I'll see you guys on my next video, because this is not goodbye. This is see you later.